intro.
This is Shaina.
This is Laura.
Two fun gals. Shaina texted me earlier today and said, can we do a high pass video? And I was like, hell yeah, of course we can do a high pass video.
Yes!
And then she was like, cool, can't wait to make fun of Bryce Hall. And then that's when I put two and two together and realized that there is a whole side of TikTok boys that Shaina may not know about.
Let's introduce the Hype House.
Okay.
They are a group of, they're all white. Like white 15 to 21 year olds. It's actually the
so
dude
bad.
who started it.
Thomas Petro.
Yeah, he started this. He's 21. He actually worked for Team 10 for Jake Paul, and then he got fired.
So yeah, the Hype House is a bunch of just like TikTok stars that happen to become famous.
Predominantly, they are all white kids from the age of 15 to 21.
Yep.
And they love to dance, I would say. They love dancing. Renegade is their shit. It's just like a...
The main people that you need to know about in the Hype House, the only important people, I would probably say, are these four. Charlie D'Amelio, the Renegader.
She is full-blown just renegade.
And then we have Chase Hudson, who is...
A.k.a. Lil Huddy.
He's
Lil
an
Huddy.
E-boy like this
I
man.
look exactly like him right now.
And then we have Charlie's sister, who is obviously only in the Hype House because of Charlie.
Her. I don't really know about her, but I do know the Addison girl. She's like...
Yeah, Addison's the fourth one we're going to talk about, and she
always
does just that. She's very pretty, though, so I guess that's why.
Oh my god, no, she's beautiful. I will say that.
Yeah.
She's a great smile. Like, I'm not shitting on her smile at all.
Perfect teeth.
Perfect teeth. Perfect smile. Perfect looking 19-year-old girl from probably California. Like, honestly, if I looked at her... If I looked like her... I definitely would also film dancing TikToks.
Oh yeah, I would shimmy in them as well.
I would definitely exploit myself.
So that's the four most important people in the Hype House. But there's a different group of boys that we have no choice but to stand. They're the unproblematic e-boys of the internet, and they're called the Sway House.
Welcome to the Sway House. Whoa! Yeah!
Now listen, let me introduce you to these boys. We're gonna start off with Josh Richards, my king. The only funny e-boy I've ever seen on the internet. He's the only one that actually produces funny content. The only one that has a personality. All around 10 out of 10 guy. Next we have, I'm gonna skip number 2 for now. We're gonna come back to him. Anthony Reeves, Jaden Hossler, that guy, don't know who that is,
Tall
and Nick
fishman.
Bean. They're all just like random boys in the house. They're all e-boys that like decide to create their own house.
It's like Gryffindor and shit, like
Yeah.
whatever in Harry Potter.
Like they're all still bros.
You
They're
get
all
put in
still
a house.
bros.
You put on a hat when you become TikTok famous, and then it tells you what
So
house you go to. You're gonna be in the Hype House, the Sway House, the Bean House, going to the Cloud House.
No!
You have to hang out with Rice Gum.
No! This guy, Kaio, we showed you guys his TikTok in the last one. He's just a cringy fuckboy. I've watched a lot of their videos together recently, and he has no personality. His two brain cells don't physically work. They just bop back and forth like the little TV thing. Now, this one I want to talk about. Griffin Johnson. He's 21 years old. He has a job that is not TikTok. He has a real job. And I want you to take a guess at what it is.
Accountant.
No.
Busboy.
Nope.
Sales rep.
I'll tell you. He's a nurse.
What the fuck? Sorry about that shit, bro. What the fuck? I've been chasing bitches in this is the
He saves people's lives. He puts IVs in people.
If he came in to like tell me that I needed to pee in a cup, I'd be like, sir, get out. How can you take someone like that seriously? If he told me that I had diabetes, I'd be like, you can literally fuck off.
The last but not least that I want to chit chat about in the Sway House is Bryce Hall. This man's 20 years old. I think coming up on 21. Bryce Hall is a grown-up that hangs out with children.
You can tell that he thinks he is just like God's gift to this, like,
oh yeah,
mwah, chef's kiss to this fucking world.
You should be in college, fucking bitches. Like, you should be in a frat, like living a normal 20-year-old life. Go join Delta Chi and
if you want to bust a nut, go join SAE.
I have 2 more pieces of information to run through with you. Here's some tea between the Hype House and the Sway House.
Yeah, I care about useless drama so much.
This will fill your heart with some joy.
Yes.
We know our man's Little Huddy. He is apparently dating Charlie D'Amelio. The boys in the Sway House found out that Little Huddy was trying to hook up with one of the Sway boys' girlfriends before they were dating. So Nessa...
Who's Nessa?
Nessa is another TikToker, and I believe she was associated or like affiliated with the Hype House at one point, but she is dating Josh Richards. Like, Nessa told Jaden and Josh. Jaden's the other kid in the Sway House.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I already forgot their names.
They really do all look exactly
They're just like white kids with brown hair and blue eyes.
Curly. And also, sorry, this is off topic, but Bryce Hall used to have straight hair and started curling it after he became like an official TikTok e-boy.
Oh my god, does he get a perm?
Probably. Because they're like tiny curls.
Oh my god, he totally gets a perm.
Little Huddy tried to have sex with Nessa while he was dating Charlie. And then Nessa told those Sway House boys, while Josh and Jaden were trying to stick up for Charlie and, like, you know, be good people, Little Huddy got pissed, and then that separated the group, and the Sway House boys became the Sway House boys, and the Hype House people stayed Hype House.
That makes sense, because they did seem to all be friends at one point.
They were, and there was even TikToks, like, back in the beginning where they're all hanging out at the same visible house. You can see the same, like, architecture or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, then Little Huddy unfollowed them on Instagram.
Basically, Chase did something that I found out, and correct, it may have not been my place to say anything, but I did to someone, and he got mad at me.
This is when he was talking to Charlie that he was trying to fuck Nessa, right?
Yeah.
This is when he was. Damn, he was trying to fuck everybody.
So I guess my new theory is, yeah, she probably doesn't put out. They probably aren't having sex, but I bet they are, like, hooking up in certain ways. Maybe she isn't going to the fullest extent, and that is why he's, like, trying to go for other girls.
I don't think he's completely straight. Like, because I don't say that just by looking at them. I say it by, like, watching everybody interact, because there's a couple different TikTok couples.
I mean, if he's bi, that's fine. Do whatever you want.
So, like, Bryce is dating Addison.
Yeah.
And then Jaden is dating this girl named Mads. And then Anthony is dating a girl named Avani. And then Josh is dating Nessa.
Wait, I don't think Bryce is dating that girl Addison anymore, though.
So since it took me too long to edit this video, they have broken up since then, and Bryce Hall did hook up with a 15-year-old. So yeah, he's gross, but you do not stand. Ew.
You can tell when it's, like, fake. You know what I mean? And, like, Little Huddy and Charlie look so fake.
Charlie and, you know, her boy, I think it just seems like they're just, like, trying to make their content. They have fun as friends. Nothing wrong with that.
Here's my issue. Here's my main issue. Is that they'll, like, there's these, like, 16, 15, 17-year-olds that are, like, she gonna suck on my dick, she gonna give me that sloppy toppy.
Yeah, if I'm gonna fist that bitch, like, no!
You don't know. Like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you lip syncing
idea.
that? Why are you lip syncing that? I don't want to know. No.
I guarantee you,
you're not gonna fist that bitch. I guarantee you're not gonna fist that bitch.
For 2 reasons. One, there's no way that you're fisting somebody at 16.
Also, your girlfriend's not gonna let you fist her at 16.
No. You're not getting that sloppy toppy. No one knew how to give good head until, like, college. And if you say you know how to give good head in high school, there's no way. There's no way. Like, if you have maybe, like, a boyfriend that you guys were, like, allowed to do it a lot, that you could learn to give that sloppy toppy.
Like, I really think, like, there are people who probably could give good head in high school, but chances are most people don't know how to have good sex. If I saw that in the airport, I would be so pissed. Like, I'm just trying to go get high in the bathroom and then go sit on my plane.
I took an edible already, and I just can't, like, process what's happening at this current moment.
Let me go get my Chick-fil-A and go sit at my gate in peace while I watch TV on my phone. Like, I don't want to see you dancing where you're like,
Wait. Go. Got one. Go.
Charlie actually was a dancer before TikTok. I went and stalked her and was just like scrolling aimlessly, and she was actually like a dancer.
I mean, you can tell that she's like able to dance. Like, she can clearly dance.
She's very, very, very sensitive about
And
criticism.
You really can't be. Like, if you're going to put yourself in front of millions of people, you're gonna get hate. All I had to do was film dancing TikToks. I would not give a shit what anyone said about me, because I'd be like, huh, look at me, and look at you.
You know, I'm glad you brought that statement up, because that's exactly what we're gonna do now. We're gonna do TikToks! We said last time that we didn't want to be... Did you hear that? That we didn't want to be hypocrites. So we are going to redo some of these TikToks.
Then this happened, so don't mind us, we're famous now.
After further investigation,
We have learned that dancing is really hard, and I can't really hate these people anymore for doing what they do, because it's not easy.
they should be famous. I ain't gonna lie.
Bryce Hall deserves nothing, but everyone else can get everything.
Bryce Hall needs to go to college, okay? Everyone else,
You keep doing
you
your
keep
thing.
doing it. Like Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah, that was hard.
Where's your Venmo?
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, press the like button and press the subscribe button. We learned a lot about TikTok and the houses of the elite. Yep.
Your sorting houses. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.
We love you.
Mwah.